Dear patient readers, as one was able to take the Lord's Day to spend with loved ones, I offer sincere apologies for the delay in keeping yourselves informed in the latest gossip. Well, it would appear that we have plenty to discuss today. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the recent statement from Princess Eugenie that has caused quite a stir, who in summary has provided clarity on her allegiances to the crown whilst attending one of this year's garden parties hosted by our wonderful Prince William. Whilst this writer appreciates all form of clarity from our royal family, it does beg the question as to where Princess Eugenie allegiances lay before the event. Is this announcement due to the possibility of obtaining a working occupation alongside her sister Princess Beatrice within the royal fold, or has Eugenie finally seen the cause and effect of her previous decisions? I for one would be inclined to take due diligence when contemplating whether to let the York sisters into the inner circle. Elsewhere, in the community, loyal subjects rejoice at the exile of the troubled individual known as Benji Canal Parody, albeit as we are all aware this was a devious alias that was used to incite hatred and harass members of the community, especially the well-loved and beautiful Lady Taz. We welcome Mr. Elon Musk's decision to finally remove this disturbing and hateful individual from the community, though it would seem that they are still trying to breach the community. Therefore, it would be wise for the members of society to be wary of this. As for the estranged once-loved Prince Harry, seems to be experiencing some troubling times of late, which one is sure will continue in times to come. Recently, Harry hosted a fundraising event for the Foundation African Parks, of which Harry himself is listed as the director. It was not that long ago that it was claimed that Harry had washed his hands of the foundation after several writers brought scandals regarding the foundation to the public's attention. One would question why Harry is hosting a fundraiser for the cause whilst refusing to acknowledge the disgusting and violent crimes against the Barker people at the hands of the staff within the foundation. Maybe Harry would take the time to address these horrendous crimes and take some responsibility for allowing it to continue rather than attempting to raise more money for the problematic foundation. In addition to Harry's woes, the public are rightly outraged as news comes to light that the presidential administration's legal team are desperately trying to have Harry's visa remain private. The sinister prince's visa came into question by the community once Harry published his novel, Spare, stating his extensive illegal substance use, which would make Harry exempt from being accepted to reside in America. One would assume this to be the case, especially since the situation has taken a dark turn after the legal team pleaded with the honorable judge to keep the records concealed due to the stigma that the prince would likely endure if the public were to witness these records, alluding to the probability that the records have information that would be far more damaging than substance abuse. What could the prince have done to receive such stigma? Inevitably, this situation has now led to the community speculating that the once adored prince is no different to his disgraced uncle Prince Andrew, who faced criminal allegations of debauchery. One would hope that the judge would consider the American citizens' rights to know who they have allowed to reside within their country, and any criminal activities are not concealed from such a patriotic country. Yours truly, Lady Addison Whistledown.